Hi, this is Legal Department.
Hey, I'm Seaman Highstead.
I'm Lieutenant J.G. Brian Buckley, and you're watching IKE ON.
And you're watching IKE ON.
And you're watching IKE ON.
What's happening, Ike? As always, I'm your host, Petty Officer Michael Gendron, and welcome to another edition of IKE ON. So as we reach the end of this underway, we have a lot to be thankful for. Test FEP passed it with flying colors. The Secretary of the Navy and the Secretary of Defense thought our ship was awesome. And best of all, we're going home for the holidays. Not that we don't love spending holidays out to sea, because here on the Mighty Ike, we're the best at festivities, as Petty Officer Lisa Reese saw firsthand. So Reese, down to you.
Thanks, Gendron. I'm here with one very enthusiastic sailor about Thanksgiving.
I feel great. I'm happy that I'm alive. I'm happy that I'm here and doing what I was chose to do, which is serve my country. I feel good, and I'm with all kind of loved ones, so I love it.
So do you think the meal's going to be good on a scale of 1 to 10?
I think it'll be a 10. It's usually the best meal we have on the ship.
Now, 81, what's this turkey about?
This turkey is fresh roasted, and we're carving it up and serving it up for the crew.
How is your meal? It looks great from where I'm sitting.
It's delicious. It reminds me just of home.
Sir, how's it been so far? It looks pretty busy.
Oh, it is fantastic. Are you kidding? Look at the roll. This thing is nothing but just like home. A little bit of home, 1,000 miles. So this is awesome.
I'm here with Admiral Lindsay. Now, sir, how do you feel about Thanksgiving?
I am very happy and thankful for Thanksgiving. It's a time to remember all the good things that have happened to you in your lifetime and your family, and I could not think of a better place to be than with my extended family out here, the Eisenhower Strike Group. You all are sacrificing your way from home, and I'm just glad to be out here with you.
So this is it right here. This is the CO is 94 for Ice Sailors. Right there in my hat.
Give it up for CO.
What are you thankful for this year?
Family and friends.
So what do you think Thanksgiving meals are important for sailors?
It kind of brings them closer to home, makes them feel better when they're away. It gives them, I guess, a type of comfort and calmness for being away from home.
Well, there you have it. Thanksgiving is kind of a big deal here on the Ike. I'm Petty Officer Lisa Reese reporting for IKE ON. Back to you, Gendron.
And once the festivities are over on the Ike, we get serious about stuff like presents and making merry, and also stuff like keeping track of planes and making sure they land safely. And to monitor all that, we have PryFly. Why don't you take a look?
Primary flight control is we're just basically up here to be an extra set of eyes and ears for Air Boss and Mini Boss. And we work closely along with Air Ops as well as Flight Deck Control to make sure that all the planes within a 10-mile radius are either in the air, on deck, and everything is spotted for them to help them out with all their situational needs.
When you first get here, it's just like you got to kind of take it in a little bit.
Office to Rhino.
I
think we're kind of essential when it comes to communicating with the pilots when they're out there. So we help them land, we help them launch, we help them conduct their missions, their fields, and all that other stuff. So I think we do play a big role as private flight people. I got here basically from VII to begin with. I've been working there for about 2.5 years, and basically it's supposed to be a privilege from going down there to up here, and that's how I ended up being up here.
I think I worked hard. That's what Chief said. He pulled me into his office and said that he's noticed I've been working good and working well and all that stuff, so he said that he's going to send me up to Pri Fly, and that it's a privilege and he doesn't just send anybody up there. So I was really excited about that.
I'm Lieutenant Ryan Corbin, and I just wanted to give a shout out to my mom, dad, and brother, and the rest of my family. I'm sorry I missed Thanksgiving, but I'm looking forward to seeing you guys at Christmas. We're having fun out here.
Hey, this is AO3 Wells, and I'd just like to give a shout out to my beautiful girlfriend back home. Love you, Em.
Hi, this is Master Chief Trahan from IMD. I'd like to send a shout out to my wife Amy and my kids Anton and Kayla, and also to the University of Michigan. Go Blue.
Hey, you! Yeah, you guys. You like breakfast foods? You like dinner? Well, then you'll love Mid-Rats. Mid-Rats. It's like a chicken fajita with vegetables, french fries, an omelet, French toast, bacon, and syrup. Mid-Rats. Codename Night Brunch. Codename Nighthawk. Codename Ralph, Waldo, Emerson, Lake, Palmer, Nash, and Young. Mid-Rats. Open 2200 to 0130 on the mess decks. Which mess decks? These mess decks. Get yours today. Mid-Rats.
Welcome back, everybody. And yeah, you better go eat those Mid-Rats because they keep us nice and strong. Just like ICON's own Petty Officer Alex Delgado.
Yeah, there's no way I can do that. But if there's someone else on the ship who's strong enough to move something like this. Woo!
MA1 on board. I am an anti-terrorism training supervisor. I'm an AT Tray Soup, so we teach myself and 2 other MA1s. We teach the Security Reaction Force Basic course. I'm currently training for a competition in Hungary with the World's Natural Strongman Federation. Strongman competition is a different world. It's a functional sport, functional strength. It's just you and the weight. There's no one judging your physique. You just got to get the weight up and try to do it either as fast as you can or for as many reps as you can. But it involves a lot of mental drive. You got to be able to sit there and tell yourself, you know, I'm going to do it, you know, and then also carry that motivation on to who you're competing with, who you're training with. And, you know, we always have a saying here at Bruce Strength Gym, you know, to be the best, surround yourself with the best. So taking that into the military side, into the Navy side, you know, just everyday motivation, everyday drive, not just to, you know, make your career and yourself better, but pushing your fellow, your fellow sailors, your fellow peers to not just, exceed for themselves, but help everybody exceed as a team. And it involves, the mentality of, it's not about you, it's about them. You want to be selfless, you want to make sure that who you're around succeeds, that way you can succeed.
What's going on? It's AM3 Reddick from VFA 32. Just want to send a shout out to everybody in Philadelphia.
Hello, I'm IC1 Sadu, and I'd like to say hello to my mom and dad, David and Gummy, back home in West Sacramento, California. And I'd like to say hello to my wife, Heather, and my 3 daughters, Aurora, Mari, and Autumn. Miss you, love you, drive safe. Bye.
How y'all doing? This is AZ3 Baker, giving a shout out to Aussie, the Flying Squad, and AIMD. I hope y'all have a happy holidays and safe travels. Don't drink and drive.
Yeah, I know what you're thinking. Hey Michael, the Ike Mall is great if I'm hungry for something like candy or muffins, but what if I'm hungry for something a little more substantial, like knowledge? Good thing for you, we have the great and powerful Ike Head to fill you with all sorts of delicious information.
I am the great and powerful Ike Head. Now ask me your questions and be enlightened.
Oh, great and powerful Ike Head. How do I get a mighty warship named after me?
Easy. Just become a superior bridge player, a 5-star general, president of the United States, and a devoted fly fisherman. Next question.
Oh, great and powerful Ike Head, what did you ask for this holiday season?
The great and powerful Ike Head asks for the same thing every year. A delicious box of Mamie's famous snickerdoodles. Next question.
Oh, great and powerful Ike Head, what advice do you have for me going into the holiday season?
The great and powerful Ike Head thinks the CO would be the better person for that question. So, Captain, what advice do you have for sailors going into the holiday season?
So my advice going into the holiday period is to take advantage of the time that you're going to be afforded to be with your family and friends. We're going to spend a lot of time next year away from them, so use this time to connect with them and give them support and get support from them, because we're not going to see them much next year. So I think that would be my biggest recommendation, is don't let it pass you by.
Thank you, Captain. The great and powerful Ike Head has time for one more question.
Oh, great and powerful Ike Head, what's your favorite meal on the ship?
The great and powerful Ike Head is quite partial to mid-rats. Mid-rats! There will be no more questions today. Now back to you, Petty Officer Gendron.
Thank you, great and powerful Ike Head. You're as wise as you are handsome. Just like a certain executive officer on this ship, am I right? Here is the XO with today's X Overview.
Happy holidays, Mighty Ike.
This is that time of year that we get to take that long-deserved break that we've been looking forward to. And you've definitely earned it. We've been very busy this year. We got our ship out of the yards, we got underway, and all of our certifications and inspections were 100%. You've done a great job, and I'm proud to be able to tell you, you can take this time to rest, rejuvenate, and get ready for the next year. But while you're out there, I need you to think one thing, and that's safety. If you're driving this holiday season, no more than 8 hours on the road, and certainly no drinking and driving. I need every one of you back, ready to tackle the challenges of the next year. Merry Christmas from my family to yours, and I'll see you in 2016.
Well, thank you, sir. And guys, that's about all the time we have left on today's Icon. We may not know where we're going to be this time next year, but right now, we know we're going home for the holidays. So from Icon, have yourself a happy holiday. I'm Petty Officer Michael Gendron, signing out.